Going to quickly run through my sales for the weekend. It was an interesting weekend. I sold some multiples of things, which was kind of cool. This was the oldest piece from my inventory. I've had this since August of 2018. It is a maxi dress from the yellow tag sale, TJ Maxx from 2018. Like I said, I think it sold for $25. This is another very old piece. I don't really carry career pants anymore. They don't sell well for me, but these are an express editor pair of pants, which was really lovely. They're a size 6. I think those sold for $20. This is a Bagolini. I love picking this brand up. I'm trying to move so the shadows aren't so bad, but they're bad everywhere. This had some damage right here. I got it from the bins. It sold for $25. These are Free People Movement leggings. Can't remember where I picked these up. I think these were a Savers pickup. They've had a lot of interest, like a lot of interest, but no bites. And sent out an offer for $24 with discounted shipping, or someone sent me an offer for $24. I'm not sure. These Tommy Hilfiger boots, so cute. Believe I got these at the bins in Maine, but these sold for $50. Really happy about that. This is a brand called Monkey, M-U-N-K-I, twice. I've sold their nightgowns twice. I believe the first one I sold, I can't remember the pattern. I think it was Fox. And then this was a kitty cat one. So it's just a nightgown. I picked these up really inexpensively at Savers. Both of these were picked up at Savers for under $2. These are a pair of Twiggy jeans. I got these, James, I should say. The style is called Twiggy. These have sat for a while, but they did have a flaw that I didn't notice until I got home, like just like a little tiny bleach spot somewhere on the jeans. I picked these up like on a Sunday at an estate sale, and I think they were like $4. These sold for $30. Then I sold 2 pairs of Miss Me jeans. Now, Miss Me jeans sit forever for me. I picked these up at a little honey hole that I go to outside of Boston. I think I paid $6 for these. These sold for $30. I think all 3 jeans sold for $30. These are like a Hawaiian theme. I knew these would sell. And then this, which is like the classic Miss Me style. These are a size 25, so a smaller size. I thought these were really cool because the rhinestone is mixed in with black sequins. Super cool. So those sold. I was happy about that. This has been in my inventory forever, and I don't know why, because I had it priced pretty good. It ended up, I got a $15 offer, so I took it. It's INC, which is a Macy's brand, but new with tag, cute wool hat. And one of my daughter's friends modeled it for me, and I thought she looked so adorable in the pictures. So I finally sold that. I took an offer for $15. And then these were things that I showed in my haul that I think I've already shown you, but Barefoot Dreams. I knew this wouldn't last. It is the circle shape, the bamboo chic light. Barefoot Dreams is one of my absolute favorite things to pick up because it moves so quickly, although I have a white one that's been sitting for a bit. Could just be because it's white. I knew the black wouldn't last. Listed it for $63, which is lower than I typically list Barefoot Dreams for, but I wanted to be on the more competitive side, which served me well. I got a $50 offer and I accepted. I did pay, I got that the first day at the half off sale at Savers, which I'm going to show you my haul from there later in this video. So I believe this was $6.99 and I paid like $3.50 for that. So a $50 offer in 2 days makes me very happy. And then over here, I saved these last 2 things. So funny how these sold side by side. So it is January, so I'm not very surprised that these sold when they did. But this pair I featured in my last video. I picked these up at Savers. It was before the half off sale, but they were marked $249 or $299 with 20% off. And these are just those compression tights that they're not very fun to photograph because they kind of bow out. They're seamless, they're unassuming. So these were in the section at Savers that is leggings but not athletic wear. So that was a great pickup. Same style. These were Angelina's, new without tag. She just had never ever worn them. So these are size 2, these are size 4, navy charcoal, and they sold within $3 of each other. So really excellent, since one is full profit since it was for my closet, and the other one I only spent $2 on, and they brought in over $90. So that is my weekend sale. Welcome. I am going to go through the pieces that I picked up at the Savers sale over the weekend. So Savers is a local thrift store near me. It's 10 minutes from my house. It's kind of my home away from home. But they had a pre-sale for their Martin Luther King Day 50% off sale on Sunday for members. And then on Monday, they opened it up to the public. And to become a member, you literally just give them like a phone number and your address and you're a member. So I went on Sunday for a preview and picked up some stuff, and then I went back on Monday. Today, I'm just gonna show you the things that I purchased, processed, and are listed, which I'm really excited about. And then I have 3 items. One I'm really excited about, and I might save that till the end. I'm excited. It's not like a designer brand or anything, but I was really excited about it. And I will share that with you as well. So let's get right into it. I was looking for low maintenance things. I have a lot of stock right now. I tend to go crazy at these Savers sales, so I really just relaxed and took my time, and I'm happy with my purchases. So anything in this haul that you see will be available as soon as the video is over. It's up now in my Poshmark closet. So you can access my Poshmark closet by going to LORIBOSTONFOUND. So unfortunately, I couldn't get that S in for Lori. So Instagram is Lori's Boston Found. So why don't we get started with shoes, and then I'll get those out of the way and we'll continue on with clothes. I'm not in my normal spot that I am for my haul. I'm still in my office. I'm just like by my desk. It's just easier to film over here. Okay, these are always a yes for me. These are Lucky Brand flats. I'm sure you've seen them before, but they are the ballet flats. These are a size 8.5, and they are in the snake skin pattern. And I love these flats. Sometimes if they don't catch that they're Lucky Brand, they'll be marked inexpensively. And that was the case with these. These were marked $3.99. So I got them for $2, and they are currently listed in my closet. This, Angelina was like, whoa, these are funky. And then I definitely reacted too soon, but I'm hoping to still make some money on them. She found these dance goes. For obvious reasons, they are fantastic because they are crazy and unique. But they are, number 1, slightly damaged, number 2, a small size. But they were $4.99, so they cost $2.50. I'm hoping to get, even with all the flaws, about $25 to $35 for them. I think I have them listed for $35. Okay, so here are the issues. They have, so whenever I purchase dance goes, because they're always at the bins, I always look along the rim here, and then I look on the edges here. So this I just saw when I was photographing. I mean, the bottoms are in great condition. They are a size 36, but they have this cool rainbow thing. But what I noticed when I got back from the store were these little flaws here. But because of the brightness of these shoes, you know, if you're here and you're walking along, no one's gonna see. They're just gonna notice that you have these crazy fun shoes on. This was a new brand to me, and I like to share my new brands with you. This is called Olakai. I don't know if it's like a Hawaiian brand or what, but these are like moccasin style comfort shoes, which I tend to do well with. Really buttery soft leather. These are like moccasin style shoes. The comps were pretty good. Otherwise I would not have picked them up. They're in like new condition. The only flaw that I saw was there's a little bit, it's like slightly lighter here in the leather, but it's like this slate blue grayish type. I'm guessing about an 8.5. I just picked these up. I haven't sold this brand before, but it's Circa by Joan and David. But these are just beautiful. They were in excellent condition. I mean, these are like new, which is what I was going for. Something I could just come home, photograph, and be on my way. So they were $10.49, so half off I got for $5.25. I had to think about these, but then I'm like, they're classic suede boots, and the ankle boots do very well in my closet, so I thought that was... See what Anthony got me for Christmas? How sweet is he? He ordered it off Etsy. Source, list, share, repeat. So I want to know your opinion on this shirt. Love it or list it, or return it, not love it or list it. This is Cloth and Stone. I love the pattern, but I bought this before the sale and it was $7.49, so 20% off. I paid like $6 for it. Comps weren't great, but I really love it. If I listed it, I'd probably list it at 30, 35 and just see how it did. But most of them are selling between, I guess, 20 and 25. It's so soft. It is a size large, which is good. I haven't returned it yet, so maybe it's just mine. So when I went on Monday, I asked Angie to come with me, and Angie is my daughter, and she's a senior this year. She's not like a thrifter by nature. She'll thrift with me, but she just doesn't have the stamina when we are shopping. Like, she's done in like a half an hour, and I could be there for 3 hours. So she usually gets frustrated. So I said, I pinky promise we'll go. I just want to see what you're picking up as, you know, for your demographic. And then I'll treat you to everything. It's half off. She ended up picking up 5 pieces for $15. So she was a very cheap date. It was fun to have her with me. So when we were in line, I was getting antsy. So I'm like, just wait right there. I'm going to go down this row. And she was like rolling her eyes. But I said, no. It's just like my ritual on my way out. Well, I went down the row and I found this Free People shirt. So I was really happy. I'm like, see, I'm so glad I did that. While she was waiting with the cart, I just scanned the row and I found this We the Free with these awesome balloon sleeves in a size large. I don't think it's ever been washed. And that's a good thing. Like, I mean, it's like brand new. There's no shrinkage. I always look at the tag. So like usually these tags curl when they've been washed quite a bit. So that's the We the Free tag. Really, really beautiful, comfy, oversized. Is that a stain? I keep looking at that spot. I don't know. I don't think so. Could just be the funky lighting here or the way it's wrinkled. But I was really happy. I'm really excited about this. A new brand. I think I've heard of the brand before, but I've never picked it up. And the brand is Sandra Roberts. And a lot of her stuff that does well is this suede, tassel-y, studded bohemian look. Kind of reminds me of like Lucky Brand or a little bit like Fossil. The quality is beautiful. It's got the zip in the back. This was marked $7.99. But look at the detail here. See how it's braided, it's studded, and then it has this like little ridgy edge. It's so cool. So here's the interesting thing about this bag. When I looked online and got home, I saw this bag in many places. However, the fringe went down to about here. It came down like another 6 inches. So it went completely off the bag. And I didn't see any like this. So the only thing I can determine is that somebody cut the fringe. Because if you look, there are like these 2 pieces on the side that are shorter. I mean, I see it's not like perfectly cut, but I personally like this length better than the fringe that like continued for another 6 to 8 inches. That would be a little much for me, which is maybe what this person determined. Anyways, it's like new inside. I love it so much. It's got the studs in the front. All right, so I went back and forth on this. I ended up picking it up because I feel like it's a newer style or it's like brand new piece. So this is Pendleton. Pendleton runs hot and cold with me. Certain pieces do really well. This is actually a cardigan sweater, like a duster, but it's sleeveless. So if this had been long sleeve, I wouldn't have even thought twice about it. But because it was like a sleeveless cardigan, I wasn't sure. But I liked that it was black. I liked that it had like a new tag. I did find stock photos. It is a size large, another bonus. And it's all cotton. So really cute, classic Pendleton. I was really excited about these. I can't show them, although there's really nothing special to look at. I did find some stock photos, but I found these Eileen Fisher pants. These are a size medium. They are the washable straight crepe pants. So the inseam is like 32 inches, so slightly on the longer side. Gorgeous, just to pull on, stretchy, comfort, flattering. They seem like a staple piece. So these were marked $10.99, so I paid $5.50 for these, I believe. But these retail for $168. So new with tag. I have these priced at $83. So over half off the retail, because they are actually full price on places like Macy's and Eileen Fisher. They're on a couple different websites. So I was really excited to find these. So that was coming out on a new rack and I scooped those up. This I'm gonna put a picture in. This was probably one of the few things I kind of took a chance on. So I had never heard of this brand, and I'm sorry for the glare, but it's called, can we even focus there? Poet. This is a UK brand, and it had like a UK price tag on it for $80. And what I liked about this, it almost, does anybody watch New Girl? It's like one of our favorite shows in this house. This is like something that Jessica Day would wear. This is, if you close your eyes and you think of Jessica Day from New Girl, this is a Jessica Day dress. It's got like a little Peter Pan collar, maybe like a little ModCloth vibe, drop waist, pleated skirt. So it's just a dress. It's new with tag. It had an $80 price tag, like UK price on it. And I probably have this listed in the $40 range, but it's so cute. I'll put a picture up here for you to see. Adorable. Anytime I see something with animal prints, I like to pick it up if it's in good shape and it's a style that I like, because I've said it before, I think animals sell. In fact, this morning I sold, I think I showed you in my video earlier, I sold a monkey nightshirt that had cats on it. So yeah, anytime I see like a graphic print for animals, I'll grab it. This was to keep my local stuff going. This is just a Nantucket shirt. Nantucket Island is just a boat ride away off of Cape Cod. One goes to Martha's Vineyard, one goes to Nantucket. And this is also the brand 47, which usually I see this brand for sports. So like I get a lot of Red Sox shirts and I pick up this brand 47 because they tend to be a little higher end. But this was just Nantucket, and I thought with spring right around the corner and 4th of July here before we know it, it's a nice lightweight. And I think this was marked, I think it was like $249. I was looking at the skirts a little bit. I think because Angelina she was looking at a lot of skirts. In fact, she bought like a little plaid skirt. It was interesting to see what she was picking up, because she picked up like a little tennis skirt that almost looked very like Clueless era to me. And it was nothing I would have ever thought she would have picked up. And she took it home and she altered it. She also picked up a Nike t-shirt that she cropped, like cut it in half, really cute. And then she picked up a white knit button-down cardigan that she also cropped. And it's adorable. So like, it's just like your basic, like looked like an Ann Taylor loft, simple white cardigan, and she just cut it in half. And then she picked up like a little jean jacket, oversized. It looked like something Free People would have charged like $148 for, but it was actually like an Alfred Dunner, like denim jacket with like blue flowers on it. It's so funny to shop with her because she doesn't care about brand at all. I mean, unless it's like an obvious brand, she's looking for style. So it was really fun to see what she was picking up, because it's stuff I think every piece she picked up, there's no way I would have bought any of them. So it's interesting. Okay, this I was on the fence about, but I bought it because it was new with tag, and I hope I don't live to regret that. But this is, I've never picked up this brand. I mean, it's Anthropology. Corey Lynn Coulter, am I saying that right? It's a size 4, and it is new with tag. So the original price was $118. It was marked down to $59.95. And I think I started it like below that, like at $50 or $49, something like that. And I looked at it closely and it honestly looks like meatballs. But anyways, it's advertised as polka dots, and it's just this nice little kind of pencil-y skirt. Maybe not quite pencil, but it's a nice light cotton skirt. And I think I paid $4 for it. So it may sit for a little while. It may sell for $25, $35, but it was a cheap investment. So I was happy to get that. This I was really excited about. The comps aren't like crazy on it, but I just thought it was kind of cute. This is a vintage Halston belt. It's from, I would guess, like the 80s or 70s, late 70s or 80s. It just said Halston. It caught my interest because I'm like, what is H? Actually, at first I thought it was going to be Hilfiger, but then it looked too dated to be a Hilfiger. And then I looked and it was a Halston. So it has some scratches on it, but it's just this cool belt with like maroon. It's just leather. And I thought it was a cool piece. It was $3.99, so I paid $2, and I think I have it listed for $40. So there's one other listed right now, and I think it's a different size. And I saw a couple comps where they sold in the 20s. One sold for 18 or 19. So I don't know how it will do, but I thought it was unique enough that I wanted to pick it up. It was cheap, and it's nothing to store a belt. So that was fun. In the women's section, I did pass on a Giorgio Armani blazer. It was just like, it was brown, and it had like all these very 90s looking ruffles. And I was thinking maybe I would send it into the Real, except the cuffs were like slightly worn. So there was like a little bit, not tear, but like it had been worn so much. But I kept it in my cart like my whole trip. And then at the end, I'm like, I'm just not getting this. I just wasn't feeling it. So it went back. But this was next to that, and I was feeling this. And then when I looked closely at this, when I looked at the label, I realized it was in the wrong section. It is a men's jacket. So this is Topman by Topshop. And it's just kind of this cool little Aztec gray print. This was $3.75 with the half off, so can't go wrong there. I'm hoping to get between 30 and 50 for this. There's quite a range, but there you go. There's the Topman. But it is a wool blend jacket. It's a size 42, I believe, and it's in really great shape. I just thought this was a cool pickup, unique, photographed well, and I'm trying to grow my men's closet a little bit, so I was happy to pick that up. Couple more things, and then I'm going to share with you. Oh, I picked this up. I must have passed on, 20 lucky shirts that I went through. They're either too worn or I don't know. There's a lot of reasons to pass on lucky shirts, but I did pick this up because it was new with tag. So this may be the only piece that is not listed because I just did the update for my iPhone, and when it updated, something always gets screwed up with the updates. But when I updated it, my photo section I think I watched Jenna on Empty Hanger. She did a thing with her editing for Pick Tap Go, how you could load it on to like the bottom bar of your pictures, so that when you take the picture, you don't have to go out of the app and into Pick Tap Go to edit and like import it back in. It just shows up on the bar on the bottom. So I did that a long time ago, and then when my phone updated, iPhone has new features in the photograph editing category, and so now my Pick Tap Go was gone from the bottom of the bar. So this was one of the last things I photographed, and the black was just totally washed out. And there's a button on Pick Tap Go that I like to use with black often, and it's just I think it's called like actual color or something, not auto, it's like actual. So it's really good with black sometimes. And this is so pretty. So it's black with this black velvet. So all my pictures, I couldn't edit it and have it look the way I wanted to with what iPhone had, just because I literally just downloaded it today and I wasn't used to it. Anyways, it's an extra small. It's a new with tag. I haven't looked this up yet, so because I haven't listed this one yet. However, I will probably price this around $35. It really depends on if this was like a $69 shirt, I'll probably price it at $35. If it retailed for $49, I'll probably list it at $30 or $32 and take offers. If it sounds like my listing prices are high, they are. And the reason they are is because I need to give myself some wiggle room, because sometimes on Poshmark, the offers are just so low, but if I were to price this at $20, I would still get $10 offers. I think it's just the culture of Poshmark. A lot of people are just used to giving low offers, so sometimes I price them higher, so it just gives me some wiggle room. If I could just price these at a lower price and people just bought them at a fair price, I would be happy to do that. It's just kind of a game. So, I don't know. This I thought was really cute too. Again, skirts. And this is not my best-selling category, so I'm not listening to my data. But I thought this was cute. It was $2.99, and it's just this lightweight cotton skirt, and it's a size small, and it is Patagonia. So I have this listed around $30, $32, and it's cute. It has like a little rounded, like a little round scoop in the back or the front, in the front. Anyways, cute skirt, drawstring, little pockets on the side, great for spring. I am trying to pick up a lot of transition type of pieces. That is everything from Savers. So now, little story time here. Oh no, wait, one more thing. It's on my lap. This is just a men's Woolrich lined shirt. Now, I just bought something recently that had suede here, and everybody commented and said that's like a hunting thing. Well, in the other shirt, it was definitely a hunting jacket. This is just like a fleece lined shirt made by Woolrich. And this was $10.99, so half off was $5.50. It's like you can wear it as a jacket, really nice. I also bought a Timberland coat that I am giving to my dad, or I already gave to my dad. He came over, it just looked so nice on him. We went over the weekend with Rocco's confirmation class. My good friend and I are like the parent sponsors, and we went to a soup kitchen. So our church that we're a part of, the kids make their confirmation sophomore year. All of the groceries, and then we prepare sandwiches in the morning with the kids. Someone prepares the soup the night before, and then we load the kids into 2 cars, and we drive to the soup kitchen. And attached to the soup kitchen is a thrift store. And we have to walk through the thrift store to get to the kitchen to serve the guests. So we were walking through, and this one piece caught my eye, and my son Rocco said, "Mom, if you go thrifting here, I'm gonna be so mad at you." Well, I had to run out to my car. I kept running back and forth, and I kept seeing this one piece. There was a homeless woman in the shelter who was talking about clothing, and she came in without gloves. So one of the workers there handed her some gloves. And we somehow got on the topic of clothing, and I happened to have a couple bags in my car. And so I said to her, do you think that the thrift store needs some clothes? Because I have some stuff in my car I'd be happy to drop off. And then there was something in there I saw that I want to purchase. And she said, well, before you go to donate, do you have anything in my size? And I said, yeah, you look like the size of my daughter. So she was so touched. She actually started crying when I told her I was going to go out to my car to get her stuff, which really made me pause, because I am like swimming in clothing at my house. My kids can't close their drawers. I always have bags that need to go to Goodwill. And I know this is what I do, but I think all of us, whether you're a reseller or not, we live in excess. And this woman had no idea what I had, but just the thought that I was going to give her clothes made her cry. And it baffles me that people don't have access to clothes when I go to the Goodwill outlet and I see how much is going to be thrown away and how much wasn't sold at Goodwill. It honestly, it blows my mind. So I said, I'll get you some clothes. I went out and I kind of sized her up and looked at her size, and I went out to my car and I just filled a bag with stuff that I thought would work for her. So on my way back in, I stopped at the store and I picked up the thing that I was looking for, which was this vintage Woolrich, southwestern looking 80s jacket. And here it is. It is so incredible. I don't even know if this is gonna do it justice. And it's long. So it's a size medium, but it runs really big. And it has toggles. It's a toggle closure here. Just so incredibly cool. This is the tag. It's just so cool. And it's very long. So I'm gonna put it on. I would say it runs big, definitely a size large, and I have room in this. It has shoulder pads, which I intend to leave. See how big it is even on me? But it's so cute. Can we see? Isn't this awesome? Oh, my dogs, I just made a sound. Anyway, I love this, and I have it listed. And I also, while I was there, picked up this Vineyard Vines, which I am actually keeping. It was in the dirty laundry pile because I've been living in it. Okay, the barking's driving me crazy, so we're gonna end here. But I was really excited. It's amazing the places you can find to source beautiful pieces. This is a jacket that I walked by 3 times loading things in and out of the soup kitchen. Nobody was looking at it. It just was a piece that I don't know how long it had been there, but I was thrilled to pick this up. In my closet, I have this price pretty high. I think I have it listed at $139. It's vintage, it's on trend, it's colorful, it's in excellent condition. The only thing that I could see that could even be considered a flaw is there's like a little bit of a split here, but otherwise it's in perfect condition. That's it for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up on your way out and consider subscribing to my channel. I am trying to do about 4 videos per week between vlogging and regular hauls and whatnot. I don't know what's going on here. So thanks so much for tuning in today. I will be back soon with another video. Have a great day. Bye.